Okay. We go. Alright, yeah. Let me just check that the audio is functional. It is very nice. So we are, instead of doing any campaigns, we are going to be building for BorderWise's custom campaign. I actually don't need my phone for chat because I have the chat overlay set up. It looks right. Yeah, it's not visible. Good. I don't want you to see a chat. I don't think you need to. I have already posted the link. Yeah. Streaming FtD. Alright, I'm just gonna advertise a bit, you know? Share the link. Spread the word. Alright. I think we are ready to go. We're gonna go to designer mode. Yeah. Store all vehicles. Load vehicle. CC's emissions. Plutono. Sewowal. I don't think this thing floats, does it? I'd be shocked if this thing floats. So, the goal for this ship is, it's loosely based on a German World War II destroyer concept that was created in 1945, and therefore was never actually used or built in the war. I'm tempted to remove the ladder deco from the turret. Doesn't quite look that nice. I'm tempted to move top chat real quick. Tempted to move it over to the other side. Okay. Alright, so we got chat. It's on that side now. Can I resize chat? Is that an option? I don't think I can resize it. Okay, wait. Game overlay. Can I resize this? Yeah, okay. So I'm thinking I'm going to remove the ladders from here. The deco just doesn't quite work out. Delete deco. Delete deco. No, I didn't want to do that. There. Five mirror. Five mirror. Does that? Yes, it does do it on that side as well. Nice. So there we just delete all. Same with there. I don't really like the ladders, so I'm just removing them. Okay. So this is going to be the gun we're using. It is a... so this is... Back to what this is based off of. Let me pull up on my phone the Wikipedia page that I'm using for it. It is based off of the German... Type 1945, or Type 45. That's why I've called it Type 45 here. she was armed with 827mm guns here. So that's why there's a dual turret. There's going to be 4 of the turrets. Along with that, she had 4 55cm, 4 55mm. Ah yes, 55 centimeters. That's a bit long. That's bigger than I can make an APS. 4 55mm AA guns, which I'm thinking of making flak. Though, actually, does she... Development. In characteristics, maybe? Yeah, probably characteristics. Does it say what they fired? No. Okay, but basically we're gonna have a good amount of gun. My voice might have gotten deeper, yes. Alright. Where do we start? Let's maybe figure out positioning for the guns. Because one of the requirements for Sewowal is they must have a sub-vehicle. So I need to, on a ship that was not designed to carry anything, somehow fit a tiny flying vehicle. So the flying vehicle I'm going to use is the where's it? Helicopters. It's what I call the fruit fly. The fruit fly is a... Let's just freeze her in place. She is a tiny helicopter. Flies relatively erratically. She's armed with some simple explosive missiles. They do have signal processors, but yeah. That's basically it. She isn't very strong, she's quite unstable, and she is very weak and very bad at doing her job. If BorderWise decides that this is not what he wants, you know what, I'm not surprised that you don't want this, because I wouldn't either. We do have missile identify for those, if my keyboard decides to not fuck around. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, we have to fit this tiny thing somewhere into this vehicle, most likely at the stern. Stern is probably best. Okay, let's get some symmetry going. I'm thinking of just making this area rubber. Or actually, we can probably get away with that. That's probably already big enough, honestly, to fit it. And then I can swap to that, and there we have the H. That's backwards. Pretty sure the white parts are the H. Yeah. Hell, let's maybe get some plique in here. Let's move, what? 1 over? Yeah, 1. And then... I want that to be that color, actually. We're gonna go with... Where's metal? Metal. There we go. So that's just going to look exactly like the hull. Here, we just need to set that to metal. Metal. Collide with mirror. And then applique there as well. Actually, real quick, let's get the reinforced decking in here. Actually, that's probably just gonna be 4-meter beams. Just judging off of where in the ship it is, these are gonna be 4-meter beams. How wide? We still have to add a meter of width. Because the reference was a total of 12 meters, so we're just gonna put another layer of applique on the side here when we're ready, which should provide us with enough to get that, to get everything there. Applique. At least I think it's pronounced applique according to BorderWise's videos. I don't know. I don't speak French. I think it's French. Is it French? Who knows? Wouldn't be surprised if it is. The French suck. Okay. Then -1 on that. Material override to metal. And apply with mirror. We've got one more tiny bit of deco to do here. Set to metal. Apply with mirror. There we go. That'll do, right? Yeah, that'll do. Then a little bit more decoing. Right there, we can probably just easily fit in some deco. It's not that I'm obsessed with deco, it's just that deco is very useful and can make a build look a lot more realistic. So I'm gonna use a good bit of it. Yeah, that's probably fine, right? Yeah, that works. Okay, let's get the guns in. So we have the helipad in the back. Actually, sub-vehicle spawner, that's a miscellaneous, isn't it? Yep. I'd like to be aboard the Type 35. We'll just merge those. Type 35 will be flagship, good. The back is just so much heavier right now. But then we can go to the spawner, fruit fly. Let's set the distance to like 8. Pull. And play. That's wrong. We need to set the -90, I think, elevation. Designer, no, it's pull. And play. Almost. We almost got it. So go to spawner. It needs to be like that. Can we set that to 180? Yes, I can. Then let's do a pull. Then we can play. That works, okay. I'm building a destroyer for a custom campaign in this game. Let me guess, no resources. No, you should have designer mode, refill, mold, material. Oh, she's probably not too damaged. Oh, what's that? What's that sound? I do. Hey! I do not know the sounds. I should probably set it up so I can see the stuff. But I do not know the sounds. As you can see, I'm very good at streaming. Alright, let's place in the first turrets. I think I just want to put like an extra layer of applique in there. We'll put an air gap there, and then Because air gaps are good armor. Well, actually, no, because... Now we'll just do another layer of alloy, then... Let's go find the picture provided. There's barely any picture, so I've got barely any reference. Look at me put that here. What's that? It would be 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 1, 2, 3... I feel like 3 is probably fine for the guns. Alright, let's get the 2 forward guns in place. These are quite far forward, so the armoring here is going to be pretty bad. We'll do 1, 2, 3 again, I guess. Right, we're going to have to edit some of these just a little bit. Specifically all but the very back, I think we're going to have to edit. I'm just going to put more alloy in there because alloy is good. And then I want air gaps in between the guns. Because air gaps are very good armor against any frag, heat, or I believe also Hesh. And then here we just want an extra layer of alloy. So actually, most of the gun is going to be below the waterline. Everything red is supposed to be under the waterline. Because that is a draft of 4 meters. So... yeah. Though I believe the draft that we are supposed to have is... or the draught, not draft. Draught. Is 3.88, which is just about 4 meters, so we're just gonna stick with that. Let's build up the front of the hull so that we can start adding some extra detailing in. So I believe we have to add another 2 meters at the front. And there we'll get to be what? The front I'm thinking we do 3 meters? 4 meters? That's the wrong bit. There we go. Then... there. I think that'll work for the front. Because then we'll raise each of the front turrets by an extra 1 above the ones in the back. I think this is just offsets like that. No, there isn't an offset there. That one was 2 farther back. And then we just have armor, I guess. We'll just throw in some armor. Can't go wrong with taking more damage before you get completely destroyed. This thing's gonna be a glass cannon, but it'll be a fun glass cannon. Alright, yeah, that works. I think that works. Here, we just do 4 meters like that. This is going to be very much canoe-like. BorderWise will be proud. What is that? Is that what, 2? 1. 2, I think? What? Oh, it's like a 2 meter... we'll do the 2 meter first, then... this... there... we're gonna most definitely need some form of PID for this. Otherwise, she will not stay afloat. Yeah, hopefully this is good enough for the guns, or for the armor on the sides here. We're gonna have a bit more armor. I mean, the main area here is gonna have, what, 2 meters of armor space before we get to the inner lining. 2 meters of armor and then inner lining. Outer layer will be alloy, or metal, because that's just a good outer layer. That looks to just be this, right? Yeah, that's just a corner slope. So, making it easy on me. Yeah, because I spaced this out to be quite balanced. This is a bit too much. We have to lower it by 1, but around here, I guess. We'll lower it by 1. I think that works, yep. Then we can do this, I guess. For now, we'll do a very rudimentary dropping it. There. Yeah, the guns here are so much closer together than the ones on my destroyer, but it's only inspired. I'm mostly paying attention to the, like, width stats, height stats, all that stuff. We'll do 2 meter, we'll do 1 meter. Make it easier to armor, I guess. Here, I could probably get away with doing just metal slopes. We'll point them up, I guess. Yeah, because we have our thrusters down there. We'll paint this secondary. Actually, no, we're just gonna put more alloy, because I want this to be relatively light. And metal is just not quite there. It's also then we don't have camo on the inside, not only on the outside, if only the outer hull is metal. And then here we can have a few bits of that. I'm doing with 2. And then we've got here. Then, yeah, you can see how I inverted it, because at the bottom it's better to do these when you're lower in the ship so that it shoots out the bottom instead of the top. Because usually it's best not to rely on a crap ton of buoyancy. And just in case there's a very rare railgun attack to the front, I guess we'll do that. Let me just fill that in with alloy. I could put ammunition there as well, but for now there is... Did I not put ammunition on the inside of these guns? I thought I did. No, I definitely did. Okay. I did put ammunition inside the guns, but not enough, so let's maybe take this under here. We'll do that. Then we'll do that. Resources, ammunition boxes. So that increases our ammunition storage by quite a bit. Sweet. Don't know what I'm gonna put up here yet. I could just... I could maybe do a sub-object EMP trap. Is that for mirror? Here, it's gonna do some... Yeah, I could do a sub-object EMP trap here. Though I don't have a heavy armor EMP liner at the bottom of the... or anywhere in the ship. So that would make it a little more difficult. I could also just place in more cargo up here. I mean, you can't go wrong with more material storage. Fill that up. There. We've got that. And then up here, we'll figure something out about up here. For now, we need to add in some more armor here. This is another layer of alloy. Really sell the glass cannon theme for this boat. We'll do that, because then we can put... because we still need the AI and all that to pilot the ship. There. What do I do up here, then? Because I could fill it in, but... honestly, I might just do, like, a layer of 4-meter beams. Put some 2 meters here. Just cover this here up, because that's the engine, and we don't want the engine to go, because no engine, no movement, and no movement is usually not a good thing for a boat. You know, usually, at least, you want your boats to move. So then we'll... no, that's the same there. Then we'll start fitting in some bits of armor. We can put that there. I think we only have a 3-meter space there. Yeah, we do. Only have a 3-meter there. 1 meter there. Right. Then there we go with that. Perfect. I am offsetting the wood on purpose because it looks a bit nicer. Those will also be that. There, and here we've got, what is that, 2 meters there? So we'll do 2-meter reinforced there. This can be a full 4-meter. That's just gonna be that. Then here, we've got space for a 3-meter. And there we'll go with 1 meter. There we'll need that. Oh, that fits perfectly. Beautiful. So the rear guns just need to have the neck raised. Or at least the one of the rear guns. The forward guns need a lot more than just their necks to be raised. Okay, so then we'll go reinforce decking there. Just for those bits. So we're not going to put the deck in the front just yet. We're going to fit in the AI down here. I don't even need to make it invisible yet. This is great. Alright. So... then we'll go light alloy, we'll go there. We're going to put a torpedo layer on the bottom of this, because that's always a very effective thing to have. Even if it's only alloy, just having a separate, like another layer of armor can be very effective for making torpedoes a bit less dangerous. Then, yeah, so we have a 4-meter space there. So we will have to damage some bits here on the bottom, because I need rubber. So this is where the AI will go. I'm going to, I think, need probably just 2. 1 for the guns, 1 for the torps. I don't think I need 3 for this ship. So we'll just put in mainframe. Torpedoes only really needs underwater detection, I think, because it shouldn't be firing. Torpedoes shouldn't be firing at airborne targets at all, so they don't really need that. On the other hand, though, the mainframe for the main AI does need, so we're going to put torpedoes in the front. Oh, torpedoes in front, he said. I can press buttons, yes. Proceeds to miserably fail to press the right buttons. Okay, then we need a target prioritization card on both AIs, so... and aim point selection on both AIs. So, torpedoes is 10 processing power, should be enough for anything we need there. And 11 for the main. So we should have enough to get this to work. Alright. Then some surge protectors for when EMP inevitably gets through the defenses. What color did I make surge protectors in the back? I didn't put any surge protectors in the back, did I? Well, then I get to set the color here to white, because I'm too lazy to change to one of the other colors that I'm allowed to use. Here we can fit in a little more surge protector. Alright. Actually, before we do that, we need to set up the AI. Basic settings, priority all the way up. Main. Actually, we're just going to name this guns, because both are going to be equally important. Maneuver. Shipper tank. Then, can we turn on the spot? Not yet. We can be stationary if we can slow down. We'll add a few well, no, we have turning thrusters. Never mind, we can turn on the spot. Easy, let's go. That's good. On water. We don't want altitude avoidance, because we can't do it. Turning circle 100 sounds good. Max of that. 30 meters is fine. Minimum altitude with land. Maximum 50, that works. Behavior-wise, I just want this thing to circle the enemy at a kilometer. Combat altitude 0. I'd like us to stay just from that. Okay, circle at distance. Use both sides. PID-wise, we should be fine. Then we just go here, put a minus in front. Torpedoes. The AI is already driving the Props, I did not uncaps lock. We need some roll control. How about if I turn off the AI? Do we stay steady? I mean, we kind of sink a bit, but there's no air pockets yet. Well, actually, we're quite fine like that. Let's turn that on again. We are quite unstable. Doesn't matter, though. Yeah, right now we don't really have roll control, which is a problem with how powerful this is. Power scale. Let's do 0.5, see if that tips us. Does that roll us over too much? Yeah, it does. Okay, yeah. That's probably fine. What else should we probably have inside the craft? Let's think. What else do we really need? Did I already fit everything I actually need into this, like, into the boat? Surprisingly, I think I did. Usually I don't do that this early. Usually that takes longer. I could put a laser system in. Well, actually, no, we still need the Sewowal systems. We need Sewowal and AA. Okay. Okay. Let's design an AA gun to use. We're gonna use one-axis turrets. What caliber is this again? It is 55mm. Single barrel, so not too bad. Yeah. We'll use advanced cannons. How do I want to set this up? So I want these to be 3x3s. We're gonna do relatively short. I don't want them to be too tall. I don't think they need to be that tall. Realistically, you should be fine. These are 55. I don't know if we have quite enough for that yet. Then we do need a neck, so the cooling unit. That will add vertical, so we're just not going to do that. Firing piece. Nah. Mantlet, a mantlet. Because we want the vertical height. I forgot that I am building guns out of the white color in this fleet color set for the Sewowal Republic. I think I painted it all. Doesn't matter. Okay. Bam. Okay. Create new shell. This, I'm thinking we go flak. That's a bit long. Probably gonna go with like 8. So it's gonna be 55mm. So this week, let's do pure flak, I guess. Pure munition defense. Where's the munition defense there? No, that's frag. We want pure munition defense. And then we'll do where is it? Time fuse. That gives us 2 kilometers of effective range. We have, where's RPM? 9.69 or 64 RPM per intake. We've got plenty of intakes. Wait, actually... Oh, wait, no, we can't do belt fed here. This isn't the right size for belt fed. No, I was thinking of doing a belt fed autoloader system, but belt feds can only have 1 clip, so then I would have less there. Yeah, it wouldn't be worth the space to have belt feds. Yeah, belt feds are ineffective here. Let's assign... Flak AA. Assign to all intakes. Gives us an expected RPM of way too low. Huh? Oh, it's because it thinks we have a very high caliber shell. We do not have a very high caliber shell, though. That's definitely a good bit better. Yeah. 67.5 RPM, I'm fine with that. Watch that be the same exact RPM as the other guns. What are these? Actually, that's about twice the RPM. That's a decently high caliber gun as well. Edit, what's the required barrel length? 2 meters, we'll do 3 meters. So the reason I use heavy barrel a good bit, is because with the heavy barrel, it is more protective. Do we want a muzzle brake? Okay. What are we looking at for recoil absorption? We're fine on recoil absorption. I don't think we need a muzzle brake for this. 55mm, that'll do. Okay. We need a laser target predicting thingy to automatically set the fuse. What's the vertical of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tall I can do with that, that's not bad. We'll do some surge protectors. I know where I've used surge protectors. Oh, and they're black, so I do have to go back and paint them. We want prefab mode. JJ, plug and play. This is just a preset Sewowal system that I can just plug in when I need one. Don't have that for AI, but we don't need it for the AI. That does need to be it for coming up. Range for this is what, 200 or 2 kilometers? No super cav, but we can probably fire at anything. We'll just set to the same as the thing up front, right? What are the big turrets set to? I keep referencing the big guns, but on one they are set to target literally anything. Okay, is that for a reason? Do I have a reason for that? Don't know why I've set them to target literally everything, but I have, so you know what? We're just gonna keep it. Yeah, you can shoot at any altitude. The chances of hitting with the water are very low, but these aren't missiles. They can go underwater, and they won't be very effective. But it's funny. It's meant to be an easy craft, not a difficult one, so if it wastes a bunch of ammunition, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, there we go. That should do. I'm actually quite tempted just to go scrub that. Box, metal plate. Just do some of that, make this look like an older gun. Do some... Instead of armoring this thing, make the point of this gun unarmored. Like, just make the gun itself be unarmored on purpose. Could do that. I might even just leave the AA mantlet here. I could probably get away with it. Instead of decoing it out, like I usually do. We'll think about the AA mantlet there. We do need 4 of these, I believe, right? 4? Yeah, 4 of these. So yeah, and then we're gonna also construct a tiny 20mm gun. Actually, I could even use the simple weapon version for that. And the 20mm guns will be purely focused on ensuring that the enemy does not... No, the 30mm guns. Never mind, there are 30mm guns. So we will make a custom one, but we'll make them... And there's 12 of them. That's like 6 on each side. That's actually quite few. So I'm on particle cannons. I need cram. Barrel. So 3, 2, 2. Set that color. That color. 3, 1.5. 1.5. That looks good enough, right? Yeah, that looks fine. Let's also, real quick, hide original. So we don't get any Z fighting or any of that bullshit. Okay. Now we have to think here. Alright, let's set this to what? 3 for now? Okay, and then let's move one forward. Move one forward. Control-Shift-X. Make this absolutely tiny. And hide original mesh. Huh? So it would need to be a little bit smaller, okay. 0.001, okay, at default. Let's try 2.75. How's that? Honestly, I think that works. Let's, I mean, do I just continue on with this? Maybe just make a ring of this? I could. Go completely wonky, like make the design nothing like it actually is. You know, yeah, screw realism for a bit. Why is it being weird? There we go, that's better. Actually, we don't even need that. We just delete it. We don't need it. Hide original mesh. How's that? Looks a bit ugly. Yeah, no, that looks a bit ugly. Delete that deco. just make a tiny turret. Oh, that's why I can't see it. I'm stupid. It's still in that layout. Okay. There. So then here we'll go with one of those. Then a very basic design, I think, is fine. We'll turn that a bit as well. Just make that. We'll just put a bit of a clicker in there. Metal. 1 meter. There. Then Control X. We're going to take this. We want to roll that. Increase that a bit. Forward it down a bit. Roll it a little bit more. I think that works. A little bit of the rangefinder knob on the side. So these will have 4 of them. I've got no clue where I'm going to fit the other weapon systems that we still need. But yeah. That's the real thought. Where are we going to put all the other weapon systems? Actually, you know what? I don't want to put the thing here. I'm just going to real quick go. Okay. One thing I do like doing, just makes it a little nicer. Here's metal. Metal. And apply that with the mirror. Material right there. Apply with mirror. Apply original. Metal. And apply with mirror. Here we're going to take it differently. We're not going to slope it up. Actually, you know what? Nah, fuck it. We're sloping it up. Why not? I don't see why not. It seems just fine to have a little bit of a slope back, and then that goes there. Hide original, metal, and apply with mirror. Hide original, metal. So yeah, that'll be this gun. I think that works, right? That works. We got something that works there. Okay. Alright, yeah, that works. That works. We might not be able to fit all of them that we want. Okay, let's just make sure that the Sewiz is set to maximum priority. And this is set to minimum. Alright, so we are going to prioritize Sewiz with this gun. For that reason, I'm going to, real quick, fence, munition warner, Control-Shift-X, and just recess that a bit. Control-Shift-X, hide, and bring it down. And then we shall do the same here. Hide, and we're gonna go down a bit, left a bit, or right. That's right, not left. I'm stupid. Yeah, so that gives us some munition detection with that gun. I think we're gonna go a bit off script here. Have only 2 of these, and we're gonna put them more or less on the sides. They're gonna be our secondary attacking guns. You know, like secondaries, we're gonna have 2 of these on the sides. Torpedo-wise, we're also gonna switch it up a little bit, because I don't think, with how From the Depths works, we have quite enough space to make an accurate craft here. And I also just don't want to make an accurate craft, in the sense that I'm not building a replica, I'm building a ship that I wish to enjoy building. So that, we will save this temp save, save over. Go. Then... how are we looking? Might be wise to start lifting some of the guns up above to where they're going to be at the end. Prefab mode. Let's go length. I just about had it. Okay. Then capture that. Where else is it connected? Delete all untethered, delete them all. We'll do that, then we'll do... there. And then we will, real quick, just swap to... there we want 3 meter like that. Or actually, we can just do 4 meters all the way up. Then a little bit of sloping for the neck. Alright, there we go. Turret neck in place. Then we just have to do a little bit of armoring around that, which is very much doable. Torpedo-wise, how do we do this? Well, the rear guns are done. Let's move on to the forward ones. Turn off the AI. I don't want this thing moving. Here we're going to go up, and then sim routine. Here we just need to go to delete all untethered decos. That needs to be set to mirror. Then metal. There we go. That actually might. No, it's not too tall because the foreground needs to be raised up by exactly 1 as well. Yeah, it'll work, I think. This is going to be a test. How floatable are we? Like, how well do we float? Yeah. Pre-tell mode. And there we are. That is every gun at the height that we need in the map. Okay. Then here we want to just go Alt N like that. We need a 2 meter like that. 3 meter like that. 3 meter like that, and 2 meter like that. Reason being that that'll armor the top of the gun a bit better. Okay. Let's real quick here slap in an air pump. Yes, putting in air pumps I think is going to be quite useful. Yeah, air pump there. What else do we really need? Maybe a bit of vertical control through hydrofoil stuff. Might actually be better. What if we do a funny? We do a 3 meter pivot. The reason why being this part is meant to be above the water. So this is pitch. There's also pitch. Alright. So then... Now I think we can actually get this in place as well. The reinforced decking. There we need 3 meters like that, right? No, 3 meters like that. I think that gives us a... yeah, there's that. There's that. Here we've got... so going to the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 there. That's a 3 meter. That'll be a 2 meter. That'll be a 4 meter. There we go. Then let's fill in these gaps. And then I think it's really just that, and I think we're done with the, yeah. I think we're done with this then. We have the deck in place, and we have the main guns in place. Now we just need to fit in the torpedoes, as well as some Sewas. So, yeah. For Sewas, we're going to use, probably, we'll have, one or two of the ones that we just designed. So that actually needs to be a 3 there. There. That is a 3-meter neck, so... no, that's just too far forward. Needs to be slightly further back. Needs to be like here-ish, right? Let's check the image. Actually, it's just a whole... This one's just above the thing. Like, it is rare that I will simply do this, but I really don't care to go ham. So we're going to go with this there, I guess. No, it'll go up to like there. We'll put it there, actually. Just a block of metal to ensure it stays connected. Okay, so that's one Sewa system in place. AA has the, where is it? Tadpole. And then we want this to be invincible, everything, please, and you do not shoot. Okay, no, that still got through. We need more Sewas. We need more Sewas. Alright. I say we maybe just put one more up here. How many spaces are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Suboptics mode is... Oh, wait, no, we need the bridge up here. We can't put that there. This, I'm tempted. We can probably just fit in... How do we fit in... I don't know if we can fit another one of the heavier variety. So let's build a... truly tiny gun. And I do mean tiny. So we're gonna go... Let's check. They're 30mm tiny guns. Advanced cannons. Alright, let's see. We need that. BorderWise, we're just gonna do a heavy. Those are very small. This APS wise, this is just it's 30 millimeters. It has 2 barrels. Can we get 30 millimeter? Yes, we can get 2 30 mil barrels. We're just gonna put them together. I think it'll look nice. And then here we're gonna go cooling unit, belt fit autoloader, that there, ammo input feeder. Let's create a new shell design. Alright, this is going to be pure kinetic, I'm thinking. So, 30 millimeters. Pure kinetic. This doesn't have very much range, though. So we're once again going to go 8, then we're going to do a... Could do grav compensator. But we're just gonna go Sabo, because I think that really... Yeah, that just... we're gonna do... Oh wait, no, we don't want Sabo, we want solids. Which also impact speed. And then... For the head, I'm thinking... We can probably get away with, where is it? Hollow point. Or no, heavy head. Heavy head. So that gives us... This has more range than the other one, which is surprising, I will say. I want more kinetic damage. Yeah. This will be... C was not... Squeeze. Okay. Solid Seawiz. And it's cooling that's the issue. Alright, there we can actually probably get away with a cooling splitter anyways. Maybe just a 4-way like this will do. And then we will be able to do a cooling unit down here should be enough actually. But why am I doing this all complicated? I should just go for simplicity. This can sustain a fire rate of 163 RPM. The intake limit is very high, but that doesn't matter. Then we need recoil absorption. That should provide us with more than enough. And then here we're just going to put some armoring around it. Let's go advanced firing piece here. Mantlet, a mantlet. Barrels. Heavy barrel. And small barrels. Alright. Bam. That's too much, I'd say. Put a recoil absorber down there. That gives us just more than we need. Let's go. Yeah, 180 per second is what we need, and we have 189 per second. This we want. That. Assign to all intakes. 163. Per minute. Actually, we're going to shove that right there. So that here we can go with... There. Series time. That'll be on 3. You know what? That'll be on 3. The reason why is because I want 1 to be these guys here, these guys here. 2 is going to be torpedoes. 3 is going to be this guy. Let's test the RPM of this thing. Tadpole. Tadpole, do not fire. Just do fire. Fuck it. Why am I dropping her so close? I should genuinely just do a proper 2-kilometer test. Went after that this time. So the reason I'm... so I'm actually in the test version for the campaign. You know, the tests. And the reason why is because it makes testing against other campaign craft really easy. Yeah, we weren't quite good enough at killing it. Okay. The tiny kinetic rounds go burr. Let's get up to these guys, because then we won't control any Seawiz and we can just take it out. I mean, they're supposed to be more accurate than this. Finally. Tadpole is really equivalent to a nuke craft, I'd say. Can hurt, but really not difficult to kill. Like, one well-placed shot and she's dead. That's not bad, though. Let's allow her to move real quick. She's going to ram the shore, I think, at this rate. Because she can't, I don't think, turn fast enough. Yeah, I don't think she'll turn fast enough. Oh wait, no, she does turn fast enough. Perfect. I do also want this to aim up a little. Because in the picture it does. Oh, required accuracy is horrendous. Look at that. It looks very out of place right now. but I do feel like they were fine. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream for now. We did a bit of work on the boat. And yeah. This little gun, we're gonna have several of them, and it's not gonna be placed here. This is just where we put the test. Or this is just where we built it. We're probably gonna put one up front. I could even build this to be better, but I don't feel like doing that. We're probably gonna have one at the back, and then some just dotting this area here. Maybe we'll even hit the 12 that it wants. But yeah, let's save vehicle as Sewowal type 35. And then main menu. It has been fun. Thank you for watching, if you did. And I will see you in the next live stream.